Hi friend, I am Harish Kamble. In this video, I am going to explain about Mendel's three law of dominance, law of segregations and law of independent assortment. Mendel performed his experiment on garden pea plants. He selected garden pea plants for his experiment because garden pea plants have various characters, various peculiarities, uh, various interesting facts which are favorable for his experiment, just like cell pollination and cross pollinations, as well as lifespans is it about 3 months, as well as pea plant show contrasting characters. So Mendel observed 7 contrasting characters in the pea plants, just like seed shape, seed color, flower color, stem length, pod shape, pod color and flower positions. Contrasting characters. So first character we see, there are stem length. Stem lengths are two types. One is a short and another one is a tall. Short is also called as dwarf. Dwarf for short, and this one is a tall. So tall and dwarf. This is the two form of length or height, we can say. So this is called as contrasting. It is the opposite, dwarf and tall. This is the opposite, as well as axial and terminal. This is the opposite of flower position. Green and yellow, different colors. So there are, each character show a different alternative form. Because of that, Mendel selected pea plant for his experiment, and in his experimental garden he cultivated approximately 24,000 pea plants and maintained its record. So on that record, Mendel formulated three laws: law of dominant, law of segregations and law of independent assortment. So Mendel is called as father of genetics. A law of dominance say that when two alternative form means a tall and dwarf. This is the alternative form. When tall plant and dwarf plant he crossed. How crossed? Pollen grains from one plant is dusted on the in the flower of another plant. So the cross pollination takes place here. So it is called as cross. When tall plants and dwarf plant is crossed, then in the F1 generation, all progeny means all new plants develop after crossings were tall plants. All are tall plants in the F1 generation, in the first generation. So Mendel observed that when there are tall plant also dwarf plant, two traits are there, alternative forms are there, and only one form show its presence in the F1 generation, means tall. So Mendel concluded that tall is a dominant character, while dwarf is a disappear in first generations or hidden in the first generation. So this trait is called, Mendel give name as a recessive one. So tall is a dominant and dwarf one is a recessive. So Mendel formulated its first law, law of dominance. So law of dominance states that when two alternative forms of characters, tall, dwarf, when crossed, only one character show in a F1 generation. This is called as law of dominance. So one only, not dwarf, only tall show. All plants appear as a tall, so only one character express itself in a F1 generation. That character is called as tall, and these tall characters, dominant characters, are always denoted by capital letter, and dwarf one or recessive one always denoted by a small English letter, small t, capital C. So this is the first law of Mendel's first law, law of dominance. Then second law of segregation states that when Mendel selected pure tall and pure dwarf for his experiment. So the one plant selected tall, another selected dwarf. Then Mendel cross-pollinated between these two plants. Then there is a first in F1 generation, the first one become a tall because law of dominance says that dominant character expressed in the first generation. So tall formed when these such a tall plants and such a hybrid tall plants when again crossed in the next season, that time the ratio in the F2 generations there are a 3 tall and 1 dwarf is formed. 3 tall and 1 dwarf is formed. So Mendel concluded that if in the F1 generation there were no dwarf plants, then how can it appear in a F2 generations? So he observed and formulated that the capital T and small t, when at the time of gamete formation they separated at the time of gamete formation. So when they separated, then this formulated the law of segregation. Segregations means separations. Gametes are separated when at the time of gamete formations the traits alternative forms are separated and they maintain their purity. So this is law of segregation. Segregation means separations. These capital T and small t separate during the gamete formations. So depending on that, he formulated a second law of segregations. Third law, Mendel's third law is law of independent assortment. Independent assortments law state that here Mendel selected two pairs of traits. Two pairs of traits means characters. Here Mendel selected two traits just like round shape and yellow color. This is the color and this is the shape, the round shape and yellow color. Here wrinkled shape and green color means two traits are there, color and shape. At a time Mendel selected two traits for his experiment and then he crossed these two plants. One plants were round and yellow and another one wrinkled and green. When the gamete formations takes place here, and in the F1 generations he observed that there are formation of round and yellow. This round and yellow is similar to the parent. It looks similar to the parents, but their genotypes means genes and phenotypes means external appearance. It looks like parents. After selfing up, then in the F1 generation, first generation, Mendel observed that all the seeds and all the new plants from that seed develops were round and yellow. Then he again selected two plants, round and yellow, and crossed. It is called as selfing. Or in a single plant selfing, self-pollination takes place. After that, what happened? Mendel observed there are 9:3:3 ratio. So Mendel observed that round and yellow seeds, round and green, wrinkled and yellow, and wrinkled and green. So wrinkled and green were parents these two were parents, round and yellow and wrinkle and green. But round and green were not parents. Then how they appears round and green? So depending on that, Mendel formulated its third law. Because round and green, this is round and parents were round and yellow, wrinkled and green. Then these are y, here small r, small y. These y and r are independent. They are not dependent on each other. They are not mixed with each other. They can go with wrinkled, round may go with green color, so that new seed develop, new type of seed develop, round and green and wrinkle and yellow. So Mendel then formulated that when two pairs, round or yellow, and two pairs, when these two pairs, two traits are not depend on each other, they can be separated and go with another pairs. So this is the Mendel's third law, law of independent assortments. They are not bound, they are not abide with each other, they may be separated. They are independent, means shape and color. These two traits are not mixed together, not bind together, but they can be separated and go with another color, go with another shape. So this is the Mendel's third law, law of independent assortments. Thank you.